Good morning, traders. So how do we trade the DAX this morning? So our weekly, pretty much like the Aussie this morning, basically bounced off the 200 daily EMA. Okay, now that is one thing on its own. The other thing that we have, so there's our neckline there. So this is the neckline of this head and shoulders. Okay, you can see how we flirted with it there, and so we didn't really flirt with it here, but so this is the way I play head and shoulders. Okay, I look for the lowest point and I draw basically a horizontal line. Some people do it like this, okay, and say that that is the neckline, the red line. I excuse me, I prefer to take the attitude that I don't trust a diagonal. Okay, so that is a weekly close below the neckline, and even if I use the low of this shoulder as the neckline, I've still got a weekly close below it. Okay, so normally that would indicate that this neckline, that this head and shoulders is more than likely going to play out. Okay, and it is a fairly significant one at almost 2,000 points. Okay, so I just want to delete this one and let's get back into the hour. Sorry, let's just start with the 4 hour. Okay, so looking at the 4 hour, nothing really concrete, a lot of barbed wire and also a diamond. Okay, so if we draw all your trend lines like that, I'm drawing them in a bit of a rush, but you'll get the picture. Okay, there is a consolidation pattern, and this is on the 4 hour. So it can break either way, and I think the two that you want to worry about are those two diagonals there. So a break above here would give you some indication we're moving to the upside, but obviously what you're going to need to do is break through that 4 hour fractal, which is this pin bar here, and that is 11,700. Alternatively, you're looking to break below 11,400 for continuation move to the downside. Okay, so that is the scenario that is at the moment. If we get to the hour, you'll see we have downward trend and we have a fairly large consolidation pattern happening here. And what we can do is just tidy that up. Okay, so I would actually just delete these diagonals and look at this in the sense that it is a consolidation range. Okay, so what you're going to need to happen is you can line these up. That's the bottom of my range and this is my top. Okay, so the top is 11,700 and the bottom is 11,420 or 11,400. So that is the range. So what you want to be doing is buying off the bottom and selling off the top until such time as these levels are broken. Okay, I suspect this morning we're going to stay within the top and bottom of this range, and we'll probably see something happen later this afternoon, whether it's a continuation to the downside or whether it is a break to the upside. 50-50 call at the moment. Nothing really showing me on the oscillators here that we need to worry about anything, and the same for the half hour. Okay, so this is really a range, and you can see how the moving averages are snaking all over the place, and that's an indication of a range. Okay, that's kind of my take on the DAX today. If we do get back down to the bottom here, I'm looking to buy and look to take profit at the top here and possibly look for a short at the top here at 11,700. Okay, if we do get an hourly close above 11,700, then all bets are off. Then there's a good possibility we should be moving to the upside. Okay, but as per normal for a Monday, I highly doubt that we're going to get anything moving during the European session. We'll have to wait for the US session to get underway. Okay, right now, the DAX futures market is down 0.5%. It's 11,480 at the moment. Okay, which is near the bottom of this range. Okay, and that's purely because the Asian markets are down. Okay, so the Nikkei's down 1.6, Hang Seng is down 0.7%, and where's our euro? Euro USD is flat at 115. Okay, so that's kind of my take on this. I'm looking for an opportunity to get long, and we'll take it from there. Lastly, just on the daily. Okay, I know we have the bigger head and shoulders, but I'm still, when it's on a big time frame like this, I'm looking for a clear break, which we've had, and then I want to retest, and the retest is the top of the range. Okay, and you can see the daily, that's 2 range bars in a day. Oh, sorry, 2 days in a row where we've had a range bar. So it's a range bar, it's a range bar. With stepping out of the Bollinger Band here and grouping. Okay, there we go, guys. That's my take on this for now. If we do break below 11,400, then yeah, I suspect what will happen is we've got a very good chance of heading for the next couple of levels, and they're as follows. So you can see this tail here. That's the first thing. So that's 11,250. If that fails, then you're looking at the tops of these bars here, which is 10,865. Okay. So yeah, so that's what I'm looking for. But this 200 moving average here on the weekly is a fairly significant level for me. So I would expect us to bounce off that another time. So at this stage, we bounced off there twice. So I really would expect another bounce off here. Okay. If we do get below it and have an hour close below it, then look for the next level down. Okay. So that's kind of my take on it. Purely just trade the range. Okay. Anyway, guys, hope it helps. Keep those stops tight today, and I'll catch up with you later. Enjoy your day. Cheers for now.